Hello guys and welcome to episode 8 of the Top 10 GOAT series. We are very close to the end guys. All we have left is special 2 maximum damage and X-ray damage, and then we can objectively say which is the best GOAT character in MK Mobile. In the current episode we will be taking a look at the special attack 2 maximum damage, so you can sit, relax and enjoy. Let us start. Coming in at number 10, with special 2 maximum damage of 83,919 is classic Sonia's American Way. Even though I don't like the design of this character, I absolutely love her special 2. Of course, like almost all special attacks, you have to be careful not to use it while the enemy is blocking, but as long as you manage to score a direct hit, well, you will be all set. Ranking at number 9, with 84,277 special 2 maximum damage, we have classic Ermac. Unlike in Sonia's case, this time you really don't care whether the enemy is blocking or not. You do care, however, if the enemy is away from you or not, because the special attack is not long ranged. Moreover, you have to be right next to the enemy, and even one step away may result in failure, and that's quite important to remember. Coming in at number 8, we have Combat Cup Sonia's red card, which has maximum damage of 85,783. Of course, here again it is quite important not to let your enemy block your special attacks, not only because you will miss to deal huge amount of damage, but also because you won't be able to fear the opponent away. Remember, fear works only if the enemy is not blocking. Coming in at number 7, with maximum special 2 damage of 86,070, we have 4 characters. And as usual, like always, Quintero and Goro are still competing for the title Best GOAT 4-armed monster in MK Mobile. And yet again, we have a stalemate because both of them happen to have equal minimum and maximum damage of their special 2s. But of course, as mentioned before, Quintero has an edge due to the fact that his ability is unblockable and it has guaranteed fire, which is not the case for Goro. Still, both can be deadly if executed properly. Bottom line. And again, the usual suspect to step in is Kobo Jitsu Tanya, who shares the same maximum damage of her special 2 with the 2 monsters. Of course, based on her passive, the maximum damage of her special 2 is much higher, but still, once again guys, passives are out of scope. And the last guy at number 7 is MK11 Raiden, the MK11 outcast, the guy considered by many the worst MK11 character. However, despite all of this, Raiden is here to prove us all wrong, or at least in terms of special 2 raw damage. Well done, Raiden. Number 6 guys is occupied by a single character, Aftershock Tremor. With maximum special 2 damage of 87,792, Tremor is a force to be reckoned with. And considering his passive, if he lands a successful tagging attack on you, and if he has 2 bars of power ready, you are almost 100% dead. And there is nothing you can do to prevent that, you have to eat the damage. And the characters who can successfully do that without dying are not that many. Coming in at number 5, with 87,864 maximum special 2 damage, we have 3 characters. And I'm going to start with your favorite, Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion. Let's face it, this special attack looks awesome, it has amazing minimum and maximum damage and a useful debuff. Probably its only drawback is that it can be blocked by the opponent. But as I have mentioned multiple times, nobody and nothing is perfect. Combat Cup Johnny and his football is the next guy at number 5. Basically, he does something like a bicycle kick using a burning ball and totally annihilates his enemies. It is like getting a hole in your chest after being hit by a battle cruiser blast. And I'm not exaggerating, this special attack is quite deadly. And the last guy at number 5 is Scorch Baraka. You have to be careful where you are when you're using Baraka special 2 guys. If you're next to the enemy, that will be fine. If you are at mid-range away from the enemy, that will still be fine because the warriors coming out of the portal will push the opponent towards you. But if you are long range away from the enemy, the last part of the special attack to a Baraka will completely miss, which is a waste of power. Number 4 on our list, guys, is reserved by MK11 Jade, whose special 2 has maximum damage of 89,656, and that is without the eventual damage boost coming from her item and without even counting the fact that she can have up to 2 debuffs on this ability, and one of those is extremely important: stun. I've said that many times, guys, MK11 Jade is as good as Diamond and she's actually better than many Diamonds, and her special 2 is just one of the reasons why. Coming in at number 3 is the winner of the previous episode, Pharaoh Ermac, and his Force Port that has maximum damage of 91,378. Ermac was a complete underdog in every episode, but somehow he managed to appear in almost all of them, and after his shocking victory in the Special 2 minimum video, I'm convinced that nobody will ever underestimate him. Not anymore. And the runner-up of the episode is Vengeful Shinnok, guys, whose special 2 maximum damage is 91,499. Shinnok is quite honestly a card that I dislike, but there is no way that I should ever deny the obvious fact that he has crazy high stats for a gold character. His attack and overall damage is pretty awesome, and if only he had better passive, then his special 2 would be the least of your worries. But for now, Shinnok ranks second, and it is time to reveal our champion. And the winner of the episode, as usual, is classic Melina and her classic combo, which has maximum damage of 93,243. The only problem with this ability is that it can be blocked by the opponent and it has bleed as debuff, which is not really the best debuff, especially for a highly damaging special attack. But still, remember, this ability can be cast from the other side of the screen. It is totally long ranged and it can be extremely rewarding if you manage to finish off your enemy. And sometimes you can do that even when the enemy is blocking. The classic combo is just that strong. And Melina, guys, is not alone at number 1, because she is joined again by her biggest rival, MK11 Cabal.
Cabalin!
If I have to compare those two special attacks, then Cabal has an edge, obviously. After all, his special 2 is totally unblockable, which is extremely unfair considering how much damage it deals. And this kind of explains why Cabal is so difficult to get. After all, he is just insanely strong, even outside of an MK11 team. And in MK11 team, he is just godlike. But can he beat Melina in the final ranking of our characters? It remains to be seen. Okay guys, another episode of the series is in the past, and this one was won by classic Melina and MK11 Cabal. In case you have missed some of the previous episodes, you can find links to them in the description of this video. And please guys, don't ask me where is Erin Black, for example. I'm going to repeat myself again. I'm only comparing what's written on the character screen. Passives are out of scope, and that is why Erin Black's special 2 is out of top 10. So this will be all from me for today. Please leave a like if you like this, and as usual, see you next time guys. Take care and stay safe.
Perfect! Perfect!